What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things that you love doing with those that you love doing them with. I'm about to give you a reading. Let's get into the meat and bones. And before I start to give you a reading while I shuffle, do me a favor. Drop a like, a, subscription, a sub, shall I say, and press the notification bell, alright? Sending love, alright? Let's get into your reading and let's go. Alright, so the energy that I'm seeing right now is that there is a massive release. Yes, you are going to be relieved. And this feels very much to do with a decision that you've been waiting for. You have been feeling rather agitated about this, but understand that you had to just trust, and you did, and you are about to trust the process. Now, let's look into it. So, the current situation that you felt was very much of dealing with the energies of, let's just say, there were a lot at stake, right? You was waiting on a decision. It may have brought out a little bit of anxiety, anxiousness. You felt like, oh, I've been waiting for a long time. What is going on? Because it's really even putting me to a situation where I feel rather uncomfortable, right? Now, you got to understand that during this process, it wasn't just a case of you trusting the process. It was also for you to trust yourself. And this exercise right now is something that's going to become very pivotal in the next phases of your life. Because if you have overcome the situation that you will and that you have, you can get through any situation in your life. This is all to do with approvals, waiting for certain good news, and that you will. And during this moment in time, you had to, and what you have to go through right now is, wow, no, guys, I apologize. I've got work. Sorry about that, guys. Um, Apologies for that, guys. Look, there's some work being done upstairs. My neighbors are doing work. It is what it is, all right? But let's get back into the reading. Okay. So the energy is letting you know that if you can get through this time, this difficult moment that you've about to release, you can get through anything in your life. This is a process for you to understand that this is teaching you to adapt. This is teaching you to use your tactics. This is teaching you to essentially replan, repivot. This exercise is only for your highest good, and this exercise is for you to essentially do your bit to help spirit transform you. Because when we are in this process, especially with the Two of Wands, you have a vision, and every situation in regards to your dreams, in turning them into reality, you're also going to have certain situations, puzzles, hurdles, even thinking about your own self regarding your situation. Are there things within myself that I've got to work on during this time? And these are the exercises that you will do in terms of your life, your everyday life. You're creating systems, you're creating plans so that going forward in terms of your goals, any feelings that may have felt very similar to the past, you're able to smoothen out any difficult traumas or energies of any difficulties. I'm seeing that you'll be able to work through this energy and that you'll be able to utilize people around you for advice. I'm also seeing that even if you don't use that advice, you are very wise from what you've learned and having the knowledge and applying these knowledge to work from this energy and actually turning any pressure into diamonds. Essentially, you're going to create your own momentum and show yourself how powerful you are. Now, the essence of this is two things. No matter what happens, you are divinely protected, you are guided, you are essentially the magician. Everything that happens will turn to gold, right? But during the process of it turning to gold, as I said, there may be things that you have to go and deal with, exercises, dealing with these things, but you yourself will utilize the energy and be very powerful in this time. The Hierophant card is about you creating a shift. The Queen of Rods, or the Wands, shall I say, is about creativity, your connection with the spiritual energy, the law of attraction, you being able to speak to the universe and absolutely helping you during this time. I've also got the King of Rods, so you're inspired. I'm seeing that the part of yourself is evolving, the parts of yourself that you have in terms of your own energies of who you are, your identity is going to strengthen. You are showing how strong and how amazing you are going forwards. The Sun card and the Nine of Cups is also about wish fulfillment. This is the most powerful time in your life because this is going to be a talking point. When you are succeeding, when you are successful, people are going to be like, was there a turning point in your life that you went through that may have caused a little bit of discomfort? And this is going to be the position that you can say that was the moment of your transformation, that this was totally your turning point, that you are, in essence, the most powerful at this moment. And really and truly, you should have pride over this because you're always going to use this as a source of reference. This is like it may not be a physical cup or a trophy, but it should be. And this is part of your alignment, all right? You've got the Star card. You are showing yourself to become a formidable person in terms of your goals, and that you should trust that whatever you go through is ultimately going to give you abundance, happiness, success, and this is a powerful time. I'm proud of you. I'm truly, truly, truly proud of your energy. What I will see is you being large and in charge, and this is the hallmarks of your success. Fortune after difficulty, happiness, the peace within, and most importantly, any obstacle that you will go through, you will pass. Congratulations. Wow. What what experience. That take it as a sign, guys, that you're working through this energy and that you will shine and that you will rise and illuminate. If this resonates and you have any questions that need answering during this moment in time, I would recommend you connecting to my social media, which is on Instagram, TikTok, Sorcerer X. Drop me a private message, or you can click the link in my description and I'll connect you to my website and we can go from there. That was a formidable reading. All right. And I am the face of tarot, Sorcerer.